Rumor has it who, 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 rumor has it. Let's get to the video.
What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlemania here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including another WWE release confirmed, the real reason WWE released R-Truth, WWE wrestlers rebel against WWE, fans attack Triple H for releases, is R-Truth TNA bound, Cena brings back a gimmick, a legend returning to WWE this weekend, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new videos on Wrestlemania XL. Now let's hit the intro and get straight into our first story. Our first story looks at another WWE release confirmed. Now our top story today takes a look at confirmation of yet another shocking WWE release. Now it appeared yesterday that R-Truth's WWE release was an isolated release, however that doesn't appear to be the case. PW Insider were the first to break the news yesterday that Carlito's contract wouldn't be renewed. Carlito will be exiting WWE. PWInsider.com can exclusively confirm. Similar to R-Truth, we're told that Carlito's current WWE deal will not be renewed, and once it runs its course, he will be departing the company. Carlito, 46, a member of the Cologne wrestling family, wrestled last night for WWC in Puerto Rico, winning the promotion's Puerto Rican Championship from Ray Gonzalez. The veteran WWE star then took to X to formally announce that he is departing WWE, and in typical Carlito fashion, he decided to make a joke out of the situation. "My contract is up in 2 weeks. It will not be renewed. On top of that, WWE is demanding I pay back the dollars they paid me for apparently stealing money from the company. I've had my lawyers look into it, and after reviewing my footage on Netflix for the past months, they suggested I pay them back the money. All jokes aside, gracias WWE, and especially the WWE Universe. P.S. I'll reappear again in another 13 years. Carlito's release came as a major surprise, mainly because a former US champion was a prominent fixture on television. Carlito was an active member of the Judgment Day faction and was practically on Raw every single week without fail. JD McDonough had some parting words on the loss of Carlito in WWE. Absolutely gutted. It's so hard getting close to people in the business. You never know when it's going to be their last car ride, the last hug. We love you, Don Carly. See you around, dog.
It's a damn shame nobody from the Judgment Day showed no love when Carlito left, except JD, even though he got his name wrong. So, but, at least Dom, wear this shirt, but still, you could at least said something, bro. Whatever, man. Listen, I know Carlito gonna be all right. I hope he get his finances together, but I just feel bad for, Raquel, because I don't know what's next for her. Because without Carlito, she's cooked, And I wouldn't be surprised if they let her go because they got nothing for her after Liv Morgan, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I still hope they have her go after the Intercontinental title, but I just know if she faces Liv Morgan when she turns on her and she lose, it's over. Yeah, it's over. I'm going to have to start tagging TNA. Okay. But, yeah, man. Dang.
Next up, the real reason behind WWE releasing R-Truth. And R-Truth's WWE release has led to a lot of confusion amongst fans and wrestlers. People are really wanting to know why Truth was let go, and according to Fightful Select, it's believed that Truth hadn't been in trouble and hadn't done anything wrong backstage. Based on those we spoke to, he was told that he hadn't been in trouble and did nothing wrong. A number of talent spoke with him following the news to check on him, and that everyone seemed confused by the news, including Truth himself. Now it seems that Truth's release was simply down to budget cuts, but Age could have also taken a small part in WWE making the decision to not just let R-Truth go, but Carlito as well. According to the Wrestling Observer Radio, anyone who's on that borderline right now with so many people being brought up, if you're not being used in a program and you're not like this major superstar, you're in danger. And older is worse than younger, obviously. A WWE releasing a wrestler that was just in a feud with John Cena just over a week ago makes no sense. Despite being a veteran of the locker room, Truth was incredibly over with the audience and could still hang with the current roster. TKO have shown yet again that they don't care about what names are being cut as long as some minor savings are being made. This is after the company also reports record financial gains. Next up, the roster rebel against WWE. The WWE roster have taken to social media to share their love and admiration for Truth. Truth was evidently one of the most beloved members of the locker room, and it's hard to find a single wrestler that has a bad word to say about him. According to a new report from Fightful Select, the reaction from talent is one of shock and disbelief. The reaction from the roster was unlike anything we've covered. Despite covering hundreds of releases and departures, the departure was met with complete shock and disbelief, with one top talent calling it total nonsense. Another called this regime ruthless. It's by far the most criticized and universally disliked departure we've covered. Throughout Fightful's 9 years of existence, we've never had a backstage source speak ill or anything less than glowingly of Truth. Now, according to PW Insider Elite, a lot of the talent, just like the fans, believe that Truth was joking when he announced his release. The initial response among some in the company, particularly talents, was that Truth was either hacked or playing some sort of joke, and it's 1st June, and the Truth character would be the type to pull an April Fool's joke 3 months later. But as word made the rounds that his exit was legitimate, there was absolutely a feeling of disbelief. Now, there was a lot of speculation online yesterday on whether Truth had been offered a new role. Due to his veteran status within the locker room, fans were questioning if Truth had been offered either a Legends deal or an ambassador role, and according to PW Insider Elite, that doesn't appear to be the case as of yet. A few wondered if Truth had been offered another role as an ambassador, similar to the role Titus O'Neil fills for the company, and if not, why not, given how beloved the character has been. Now, even heel John Cena posted publicly about Truth's release, so this is naturally going to hit the locker room very hard. Out of all the names to cut, it's probably not in TKO's best interest to release a name that is admired and loved to this extent. This, of course, is going to impact talent morale. There are also big names higher up in WWE that are close with Truth that won't make their feelings public. Even Jonathan Coachman, who retweeted our tweet, said, "I hope they start listening because it's no longer just a few people saying this. It can't always be about every dollar that you can make. The R-Truth situation, I know there are other factors in play, but if you get rid of a great locker room guy who is universally loved by everyone, sometimes it's worth keeping them. House shows also used to save guys like Truth, but now those don't exist, so if you aren't a TV performer, you better watch out. Sad day for wrestling fans who love to laugh." But one person that Truth could maybe count on is Roman Reigns. The relationship between Truth and Roman Reigns is well documented, and the two even traveled together for an extended period. It's a given that if Reigns takes issue with this bold call from TKO, it'll be interesting to see if the backlash from the talent makes TKO revoke their decision.
Yeah, I don't know if Roman's going to say something due to that contract he signed, but however, if Roman do say something, that would be good for the culture. So, yeah, I mean, we'll be waiting, but he hasn't said anything yet, so I don't know, we'll see.
Next up, fans attack Triple H for releases. Last night, Triple H made a post on X regarding AAA, and fans decided to hijack his post with comments about the firing of R-Truth. A lot of fans were questioning what the game was even doing, and some were calling him out for posting about AAA whilst Truth had just been released. It was hard to find a single reply on the post that wasn't directly mentioning the recent releases of Truth and Carlito, and there's no way that Triple H didn't see the severe backlash on social media. Now, whilst many believe that Triple H wasn't behind the releases, reportedly he was, as a Wrestling Observer Radio stated that Triple H picked the release names. Speaking on the Observer Radio, Meltzer stated, "They're looking at the numbers, they're looking at how many people they have to cut or how much money they have to cut, and those were the picks, those were the Levesque picks, and that's what it is." The fans were assuming that this was strictly a TKO call, but if Triple H made the call to fire Truth and Carlito, then naturally he's going to face a majority of the backlash from the audience. Many people are saying that the situation would have been much different had Vince McMahon still been running things in WWE, and according to Mark Henry, Vince would have never released Truth, not in a million years. There is speculation online today that fans may hijack Raw tonight with chance of support for R-Truth. This will put WWE in a difficult position, as this is the first time in the TKO era where fans have revolted against an executive call relating to a release.
I mean, if they could bring back R-Truth and Carlito so we could finish this storyline with John Cena and the Judgment Day, that would be good. But I just wonder how soon they're going to do that.
But could R-Truth be TNA bound? Could R-Truth be returning to TNA? The speculation surrounding this started after head of talent relations for TNA, Tommy Dreamer, posted on X that Truth should hit him up. According to Fightful Select, Truth won't be able to use the R-Truth name, however, it's believed that he has the exclusive rights to his theme song. While the R-Truth name has been one used within WWE, he used Run the Truth Killings outside of WWE when working in NWA and TNA in previous years. An interesting element is that there's a very good chance that Ron Killings owns the rights to his theme song, which was self-produced and he actually used for a couple of years in TNA. There was immediate interest from top indies regarding booking him and when his contract was up. A signing for TNA could be a great fit for Truth as he has a history in the promotion and the reduced schedule will allow him to explore other projects outside of pro wrestling.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Will he be able to go? I just don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Next up, free agents have hit the market. Now, earlier this year, WWE released a number of superstars after WrestleMania 41. Thus, when the wrestlers release, they get a 30-day non-compete clause, but these have now expired for 3 talents in particular, that being Gigi Dolan, Cora Jade, and Jakara Jackson. Now, the former Cora Jade, now going by her real name Alana Black, has definitely planned for moves ahead, and now she's officially releasing her OnlyFans in just a couple of hours. Next up, John Cena brings back a gimmick. A WWE champion John Cena decided to briefly bring back a classic gimmick at the recent CCXP Mexico event. Cena will be presented with a Lucha Libre mask, and after teasing the audience for a few minutes, he decided to momentarily put the mask on and bring back the Juan Cena persona. The Juan Cena character debuted in 2010 when Cena was fired in a storyline with the Nexus faction. Whilst the gimmick was short-lived, fans like to reference the character quite often, and Cena obviously likes to have fun reminiscing of his days as a master of Lucha Libre. Next up, a legend returning to WWE this weekend. WWE is set to present Worlds Collide this weekend, and it has been reported by PW Insider that WWE will be bringing in Savio Vega for the event. Vega last appeared on WWE programming back at Backlash in 2023, and it's unclear what his role on the show will be, however it's possible that he just appears in the crowd. And finally, a Hall of Famer furious with WWE. Now, final story today takes a look at the latest comments from Hall of Famer Rikishi, and surprise surprise, he's once again unhappy with the WWE creative for Jey Uso. On the latest edition of his podcast, Rikishi has taken issue with Jey Uso's match for Money in the Bank. According to Rikishi, Jey should be standing on his own and he shouldn't be in a tag team match on a PLE. Bro, why? Why? I mean, Jey is a world heavyweight champion. He should be standing on his own. They really need to fire creative over there. Just book me so I can book my son's matches, man. You know what I mean? Like I said before, I like Logan. He's talented and he knows how to get heat. But damn, I would have had Jey beat him right away. They should have built it up to something bigger, like a cage match or some kind of gimmick match. Now that he's beaten Paul, what's next? A tag match? Alright. Rikishi also had an issue with the booking of Gunther. We're just gonna have Gunther hang around until the match? If I was Gunther, I'd want Jey now. This should have been a gimmick match, something big like a double cage, that brings excitement. If Jey wins, it takes him to another level. But if Gunther loses, where does he go next? Honestly, it took Jey 3 tries to beat Gunther, so maybe it's only fair Gunther gets 3 shots too. Or not. Who knows? It all goes back to whoever's writing this stuff. Now, whilst Rikishi is entitled to his opinion, Jey main eventing another PLE alongside John Cena and Cody Rhodes isn't exactly the worst spot in the world. Jey is being presented as on par with these huge names, and for the most part, they've done a decent job in presenting him as a legitimate and credible world champion.
Well, C-Jack would disagree. But, yeah, man, that's your rumor report. I don't know what they're going to do with R-Truth and Carlito, but so far we haven't heard any updates with those two yet or when they coming back. But will they come back? I don't know. But if the fans keep pushing and pushing and pushing, hopefully they can bring them back and without the fans forgetting about them. So, like I said, man, without Carlito, Raquel is cooked. You know what I mean? So, and without R-Truth, the babyface turn that we want from John Cena is gonna be pushed back. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what they're gonna do, man. Hopefully they'll take the time to think about it, but they better think fast because right now the fans are literally looking at WWE like you guys are idiots, money hungry idiots. You know, but again, we have to wait and see. So. Get in the comment box, pick a topic you want to talk about in the comment box. And, yeah, man, do you want to put a hashtag saying we want Truth or we want Carlito? And, shoot, they about to make me say we want Raquel. Or I'm going to probably say hashtag I want Raquel. You know what I'm saying? But I already know where she needs to go, and that's TNA. So that way she could be the big, the top 3 with Massa and Tesla, you know what I mean? I would love for her to be the top 3, in TNA, and hopefully we can, get her there if she ever get released, So I'm going to have to do my part. You know me, I'm going to ride for Raquel no matter what. But get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new, and I'll catch y'all in the next video, all right? I'm out.